Why is this phone so damn shiny? I can't capture you on video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I actually wanted to talk a little bit about the new Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Samsung sent this out to me to take a look at not too long ago. I've actually had it for about a month now, but rather than kind of rushing into a review, I kind of wanted to get to know the phone first before I let you guys know basically whether the phone is worth it or not. So for all you guys that are short on time, the short answer is yes, it's worth it. But let me tell you why. Now the first reason is the display. So it's got a 6.2-inch Super AMOLED screen on it, and this thing is amazing. It's super bright, so you can see it in all types of lighting. The colors are vibrant. I know some of the complaints in the past were that it wasn't, really realistic, but for me, I'm a huge fan of the brightness and the vibrance of the display. Now they did kind of come with something new this year, and they changed the aspect ratio, so you do get a little bit more width. The aspect ratio is, I think, 18.5 by 9 instead of 16 by 9 this year. And doesn't really make a big difference to me because not all apps actually support that aspect ratio. There's not a lot of content out there for that aspect ratio. So it's kind of one of those things that may sell, a couple extra phones. But for me personally, it's just whatever. But anyways, it does come out of the box with a 2220 by 1080 resolution. However, the native resolution is actually 2960 by 1440, which is amazing for a smartphone display. That's so much better than my actual PC monitor, which is kind of sad. And the second reason is battery life. This thing's got a 3500 milliamp hour battery. And for me, I was actually getting about 6 hours of screen on time, which is actually about 3 hours more than I was getting with my old phone, the Nexus 6P, which is amazing. For some reason, it actually feels like it's longer than 6 hours. I don't know if those battery apps are entirely accurate, but just know the battery life is solid on this phone. When you factor in like standby time and all that kind of stuff, I actually end up charging the phone maybe about every 36 hours or something like that, like every day and a half, which is nice. And when the phone does charge, of course, it's got like quick charging or fast charging, whatever they want to call it. So it doesn't take long to actually charge the battery once it does go down. So all in all, battery life is definitely a plus. Oh, also, check this out. I got wireless charging on my PC case. Check that out. I never use it, but it's there. Now, when it comes to the camera, I will admit I don't take a lot of photo or video with my smartphone. If I'm gonna do that, I would use the camera that I'm talking to you guys on. Regardless though, pictures that come out of the box are pretty solid. Again, nice colors. You're not really gonna be editing these photos, so you don't need like a super flat or soft image. So I'm okay with the amount of sharpening and the vibrance that comes with the pictures. So I would say they're pretty solid for most people. You've got a pro mode, which will actually allow you to manually set, your aperture and your shutter speed, things like that, which is nice.
Here we go. Oh. And we got a dead battery still. Okay. Let's try again in a minute. Okay.
As for the internal specs, it's got an octa-core processor. 4 cores are running at 2.8 gigahertz and the other 4 at 1.7. Got 6 gigabytes of RAM, and it's been pretty snappy for me. There's no noticeable input delay or lag or anything like that. It's actually been pretty fluid and solid in terms of what I use it for, which honestly is like mostly social media. That's really it. This is my phone for checking email and Facebook, like your grandma's. As far as some things that may be a concern, I would say number one is the fact that it's not on pure Android. It is on Android 8 or Oreo, so that's nice. Right now we've got the latest version of Android. I don't know if that's always going to be the case. With my Nexus 6P, I stayed on the current version of Android. I always got security updates every month. that's actually really nice. With this phone, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not, so that may be something that you just wanna keep in mind. Also, the phone is super shiny and fingerprinty, so if you wanna keep this phone clean, it's gonna drive you crazy. You should probably get some type of case or something for it. Really, the last con that I can think of is price. Now, it's not iPhone X expensive, but it ain't cheap either. So you really gotta have some bands saved up. Well, not some bands, but you gotta have a little bit of money in the bank to actually purchase this phone. But overall, it is a solid phone. So I would say if you are planning on buying it, yes, it is worth it to go ahead and purchase it, and I have been enjoying my experience with it so far. So let me know what you guys think about the S9 Plus down in the comments below, and if there is any phone that you would recommend purchasing aside from this one. Maybe someone else may be interested in some possible alternatives, but yeah, the S9 Plus is worth it. Go get it if you want. That's about it. Let me know what you guys think. I already said that. Like this video if you guys like this type of content. Subscribe if you've not already. I will catch you guys next time. I'm out of here.